Everybody, welcome back to the Garden State Film Festival 2025. My name is Ming Chen.
CJ Cullen.
We are live at the Shared Universe Podcast Lounge at the Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel. We've taken over Asbury Park, my friends. Films as far as the eye can see at every major venue in this beautiful city.
Pretty much.
And it is beautiful out, my friends. If you have not left the house, come down to Asbury Park. Take a stroll on the boardwalk, then come down and see some amazing films.
Pop in that door right over there.
Then come and hang out with us. But as much as I love the films, I love the filmmakers even better. And now we get to talk to all the amazing, incredible filmmakers behind all the incredible films. I have to my left a genius filmmaker, but an even more genius marketer. Can you please introduce yourself? And your film, and I'm going to explain why you're such a genius. But please go ahead.
As I'm literally wearing our T-shirt right now, find us on Etsy. But my name is Bonnie Gross. I am the writer and executive producer of Lady Parts, and it's based on my own true story.
Can you tell us about Lady Parts?
Yeah, I can tell you a lot about Lady Parts.
Okay. Well, the film. I mean,
yeah. So it follows.
I'm not getting canceled today, guys. No. I'm not getting canceled. Can you tell us about your film, Lady Parts?
Yes.
There you go.
So it follows a young girl as she has to move back home with her parents to get vaginal surgery. And it's based on my own true life experience of getting what's called a vestibulectomy and actually moving back home with my two lovely parents who are here. And it's a comedy where my vagina becomes a family affair.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Speechless. That's amazing.
And who else do we have over here?
Yeah.
We'll start over here. They've all got mics. Go for it.
My name is Ola Olabi. I'm the cinematographer for Lady Parts.
Amazing.
And my name is Jack Auger. I was on the marketing team at Florida Film Festival, which is where Lady Parts premiered, and kind of just joined along. So.
Amazing. And the guest of honor is over here. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Yes. Hi, I'm Andrew Gross. I'm Bonnie, the filmmaker's father.
I am obviously Lynn. I'm her mother, and I'm the birth canal.
All right. All right. So thanks to you, I met you a couple of days ago as you were in the hallway. So thanks to you, I now have a bracelet that says Snatch on it. I think we're all
I love that.
bracelets out.
Mine says Blooming Onion.
And if you come to the screening, where and when?
Oh, yeah. So we are at Asbury Hall at 6 o'clock. And if you come to the screening, we'll be passing out bracelets to everybody coming in. You get this fabulous pink pouch, which also includes a Lady Parts branded condom and also a Lady Parts sticker. And then during our Q&A, one of the bracelets will actually be a winner of a vibrator.
Wow.
So
you could win a vibrator.
You could win, and it's a very nice one.
Really nice vibrator.
Oh yeah, you're not handing out garbage.
No, no. We would never do that.
No, but
we love Lady Parts too much.
This is genius marketing here.
Look at that.
This is a condom with a QR code. It goes to the Lady Parts, I think, the Instagram page, and it markets when and where your film is screening. This is the kind of marketing that everybody should be engaged in.
Did you do that?
Your idea?
Yeah, but they've evolved. When we did it almost a year ago at Florida Film Festival, we had stickers that we were putting on generic brand condoms, and that took so long.
Yeah.
These are now nice and printed, and the QR codes actually work way better.
Okay, right.
So it's evolved. It's leveled up.
Yeah, so, if this works as designed, not only did you get me, I'm going to get all the information, but maybe, somebody else will get the information as well if I play my cards right.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I stay protected, so thank you so
No
much.
babies 9
Everybody
months from
wins.
Garden State.
No,
None.
for sure. So can you explain this procedure? I can't even pronounce it, so I'm going to let you do it.
It's okay. Yeah. No.
Yes.
It took me like 10 years to finally be able to do it.
Yeah.
So I had what's called neuroprolific vestibulodynia.
Okay.
Vulvodynia for short. But it's basically a nerve ending condition where you have too many nerve endings at the opening of your vagina, otherwise known as the vestibule.
Yes.
And so basically when anything would touch that area, it would feel like a hot knife was digging in. So imagine, just tight pants, underwear,
Yeah,
riding a
anything,
bike,
yeah.
sex, of course. And there's this huge stigma around it, and we don't talk about it. There's not a lot of research.
Yeah.
And so I went from doctor to doctor to doctor for years and years, just getting medically gaslit. I was told, at 19 years old to drink a glass of wine before sex as the cure.
Yeah, that's
Because, alcoholism is the answer.
right. Yes, of
And
course.
the medical answer. I was put on Xanax at one point. I was told I had an STI. And then eventually I found a doctor in New York that quite literally saved my life. And I got what's called a vestibulectomy, where they remove that affected tissue. And it's a very, very intense recovery because you basically get 40 stitches in the vulva.
Yeah, that's
And
intense.
yeah, it's intense. And so your legs are like stuck together like this. Like I couldn't even sit like I am now because I
Yeah.
would put pressure on the stitches. So you're
Right.
pretty much flat on your back, legs together for 6 weeks. And I moved home with my parents, and I'm now an adult, and I'm getting this vulva surgery, and we're like trying to navigate it together. But there's so much humor in it too,
Right.
because you'll see it in the movie. My mom is shaving my legs while I'm on a sitz bath. My dad is like using a belt to help me use muscles on my legs.
Yeah.
And I really was hoping with this film to kind of flip the script, because usually when we talk about sex in movies, the parents are like, "Get away from me! I don't know anything about that."
I don't want to know anything.
Yeah, I don't
tell
wanna
me
know anything.
I don't want to know anything.
And,
but this is like way at the other end of the spectrum.
Way at the other end of the spectrum, because these are parts of our body, and we should feel comfortable talking about them.
Yeah.
What made you want to make a film about it?
Yeah, were you a filmmaker before this happened, or did this turn you into a filmmaker?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I actually wanted to write TV sitcoms. This actually started as a television pilot.
No.
And I went to school for film. I had done 2 short films. I knew I wanted to do film, but
Yeah.
then after this surgery, I wrote a blog post that went pretty viral, and I got a lot of amazing feedback of people that were like, "Wow, I didn't know about this," or "Wow, I think I have this," or "I'm so happy you're talking about this." And that's what really like fueled me to be like, "Okay, I need to make something
Yeah.
about this."
That's
And did
amazing.
you act in this too, or did you get actors? Or
Yeah, we do have actors. Can you imagine? I was like, no actors.
No
It's
actors.
all puppets. It's all puppets.
She has a cameo.
A cameo.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, as you should.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
should. It's your project. Yeah. You
Yeah.
Get yourself in there. Yeah, Alfred
Every
Hitchcock
time.
style. Get
Yeah,
yourself
I'm
in
like
there
Stan
somewhere.
Lee right now.
Yeah, you're the-
the,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Lady
yeah.
Part Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Did you guys meet in film school? Like, how did you guys
No,
meet?
we met. You're better at telling this than I am. We met through.
We met through. So there's a wonderful colorist, Keith Jensen, who I worked with.
love you, Keith.
We love you, Keith, if you're watching.
I also love Keith.
We
all love
you.
Keith.
He just colored yeah. Anyway, Ola came in to color a music video at the facility where I was working, where Keith was working, and I remember that exact day. After Ola left, I told Keith, I was like, I'm looking for, a badass female DP. Do you know any? And he's like, I literally just got out of a session with someone amazing, and I'm going to introduce you.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's how we met.
Right. She has a badass name, like, to go with the credits.
Thanks,
so
man.
that's amazing. What were your initial thoughts when you guys met? It's like, hey, I have a pretty unique project. Would you be interested?
Yeah, I was. Okay, well, long story short, but no, I ended up being really hyped about it. Yeah, because once I met Bonnie, we like sat down and had coffee, and I was like, yeah, we vibe for sure.
Yeah.
And then I read the script, and I loved the story. Also, agreed with like the importance of the subject, and
Right.
like as a woman who also has been medically gaslit, it's just it's something that I knew I wanted to be a part of, and when we sat down and like even talked about like logistics and creative, like everything just kind of aligned.
Yeah.
So after that, when they started building more and more of the team, she just did a great job at like bringing on amazing collaborators. So we all gelled pretty well.
Yeah, that's amazing. How long was your script?
We are at, I think it was about 100 pages, so 100 minutes on the screen.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you were stuck right to it then.
Yeah, we did the whole feature.
Wow.
We shot
How many
20
days? How many?
Yeah. How many?
Gotcha.
What's your shooting schedule like?
20 principal days in LA and then
Wow.
2 pickup days in New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
very quick.
It was all shot within like 30 days, so it was insane.
It's mega insane.
Yeah, and it's like Ola said, like we had such a stellar team, and everybody was wearing 10 hats. Everybody's doing all these. We were so micro budget, so like it really took a village to make this film, and like everybody that worked on it was like so passionate about it and so excited to be there, and it really shows.
Is this the premiere here or East Coast premiere?
New Jersey premiere.
New Jersey premiere. Okay. Okay, that's amazing. And then you're from Florida, you said?
Yeah. Originally, I've moved around a bunch, but
But you met in Florida?
yeah, we met. So I was in a film marketing class that paired us up with the narrative and documentary feature competition nominees at Florida Film Festival to market for them, and so I got paired up with Lady Parts.
That's awesome.
And
Match made in heaven, then.
Yeah.
Now he's stuck with us for life.
yeah, no, and so I was just like, how can we get people to sell out these screenings? Which we did. We sold out both of the Florida Film Festival screenings, and we did talks at a sex dungeon and vaginal health
coffee
talks.
shop with Ren too.
Yeah, and so we just marketed the hell out of it.
There might be some places in Asbury.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Check them all out.
For sure. I didn't even know there was a film marketing program where they're
No, I didn't know either.
With films.
Yeah.
It was at UCF in Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
so the film marketing class was taught by somebody that volunteered, or not volunteered. She worked at the Enzian Theater, which is where Florida Film Festival was hosted.
Yeah.
So she just kind of organized the whole thing with the program coordinator, Tim Anderson, who, was fantastic to us and treated us very kindly.
That's amazing. Now we got to go over here.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts when I imagine he's like, Mom, Dad, did you sit down? I got something to tell you. Or how did you pitch this? Or how did you approach this?
So it's so funny because, like I said, this started as a television pilot.
Okay.
And it actually won an award while it was a pilot where we did a live script reading. Oh. And at the time, I was living in Los Angeles, and my dad was traveling to California for work. And it just kismically worked out where he was able to be there for the script reading. And so he got to watch this being read.
Yeah.
He had never seen it. So this was just like watching it. And I was like, well, you're sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Yep. Yeah.
And then...
How did it go?
It went really well,
It
right?
went great.
Okay.
It was spectacular. It was, everybody loved it. And quite honestly, a lot of people approach you and say, are you like embarrassed or weird about working with your daughter when she's talking about this? And honestly, no. I mean, we'd been through it for how many years?
10 years now.
10 years we'd been working actively trying to figure out what was going on with you so that we could get it fixed. And, she found the doctor, so,
yeah.
But still, so it wasn't like some kind of surprise. It was not like, this is weird.
Yeah.
We were kind of used to talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mentioned how helpful they were as you were going through this. I mean, it's a testament to your parents will do anything for you.
Yeah,
which
I mean,
is awesome.
It's really like I think a lot of times people think, oh, this film's going to be about vaginas, and I'm like, no. I mean, it deals with a lot of topics, but at the end of the day, the root of the story is really like a love letter to my parents, and really about like her relationship with them and her relationship with her own body and being comfortable in her own skin and her own writing and what she's doing, and so. It's like real life, We have, comedy, tragedy happening all within the same moments. And I'm very, lucky and privileged that I was able to have parents that were able to help me and do this. Because not everybody has that. But I was really hoping people could watch this and see, a role model of what a parent or what a partner or what, even if it's not a parental figure, how you can be supportive for somebody.
Yeah, someone who loves you. Yeah,
loves you unconditionally.
Are you based in LA right now, or are you both coast? Or
No, I'm New York based now.
All right,
I actually moved closer to my parents.
Okay.
So.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Yeah, they're excited.
Are you going into more of writing scripts for television still, or are you going to go more feature?
It's so funny. I turned this into a feature script during the pandemic. I never written a feature before. And now I can't imagine not doing features. I absolutely love the indie film world. I've loved this whole experience. And I can't imagine now, if I had stuck with the TV pilot version.
I imagine it's addictive, right? You make one feature,
It's very
indie feature.
addictive,
It's like,
yes.
hey, all right, let's go. Let's do another one.
Do another. Yeah.
Awesome
Never.
and exhausting
It's
and frustrating and
So we
awesome.
do this stuff our whole lives and never can't get out.
You're like in a toxic relationship. I'm like, I know this is bad for me. I almost died, but I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to
do it
what's
better
next?
this time.
Yeah, we're going to get more money, hopefully.
What are you working on now? You think you can talk about?
this? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, actually, can I have that?
No,
Are you good with that?
Get other people to.
We're just gonna quickly swipe it till it goes out. And then, currently, so two things. I'm actually starting my own business with Keith, who
God, Keith, we just love you.
we love you, Keith. We're starting our own color correction, post-production, finishing business. So if you ever need anything, look us up. We're Brain Womb. But also,
I love you sticking with the theme.
thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And also, I'm starting to write a new feature film about women's hysteria based on the yellow wallpaper from the 1890s.
Yeah.
And connecting it to how, as we talked about with medical gaslighting, how the system is still very much in place, even though women's hysteria was removed from the DSM in 1980.
Yeah.
And connecting it to chronic yeast infections, which is another lovely thing I deal with. And there hasn't been a new yeast infection medication made in over 50 years.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You think we can invent the internet, put men on the moon, but no.
Yeah, we can't solve yeast infections.
No current yeast infection medication.
Yeah, we can, yeah, there's so much we can do, but we can't do that.
Yeah. When and where are you screening again?
We are screening on Saturday, or
That's
today.
Yeah.
Today.
In a little while, right? You said in a little while. 6?
Today at 6 p.m. Asbury Hall. TA12 is the block.
TA12 Asbury Hall, over at the Asbury Hotel. Great venue. Awesome venue. Lastly, did I hear rumors? Did I hear the words vulva cosplay, vulva costume? Was this a thing? Was that?
No.
Okay.
You were told the rumor's spreading. It's
Okay.
working. So there's a karaoke party that's happening after the screening.
We'll be there. Yes.
Yeah, we're there.
Yes, it's going to be right here, right?
It is.
Yeah, right out there, right out the
right in
door.
the
yeah.
bar
Right out
here,
there.
yeah.
There is a rumor that somebody, not me, I don't know,
Yeah.
is going to be in a vulva costume
Okay.
for karaoke singing Phenomenon by Chapel Roan, if they allow me.
We'll
I think-
make them
I
allow.
think
We'll
it
make
will,
them
yeah.
allow it.
Yeah, if I give the bartender $50, I'm gonna make it happen. So yeah, sorry if I ruined any surprise, but listen,
Yeah.
Meg's got to see it. Once he hears it, he's got to see it.
yeah,
Yeah, you got to see. I mean, I had it on for a different festival. We were at Awesome Film Festival during Halloween, and I was Dentana from, Teeth.
yes,
Yeah, so I added teeth to it. But the teeth won't be in it. It's
Okay.
not Halloween, so.
okay. Well, great luck with the screening.
Yeah.
Asbury Hall, just 6 p.m. You said today.
6
Okay,
p.m.
Asbury Hall, the Asbury
see
Hotel. But and yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the new bracelet.
Anytime.
And
And they have ones too.
and this and the
Squad.
sticker. So
The
yeah.
squad.
Again, genius marketing. Yeah, I feel like I'm part of a.
And if you go see the movie, they're giving a gift
Oh,
away.
sorry. Yeah, if you have bracelets at the screening. Possibly?
Yeah, so if you come to the screening, you will get handed a lovely gift bag with a bracelet. They're all unique
it.
and different, like labia. And then you have your condom, which has the QR code, and
Yes.
also a Lady Parts sticker with our logo on it. And one of the bracelets will be a winner. You're going to win a Kiwi vibrator, which is by the Pelvic People. They actually have sponsored us and donated all the vibrators to us for all of our festivals.
Big shout out to
Nice.
Kiwi then.
Yeah.
Big shout out. They're amazing. They make products specifically to help people with pelvic floor dysfunction, like myself and so many
Yeah.
other people, find enjoyable ways to find pleasure. So this vibrator, anybody can use it, any gender, anybody. And so really happy to be raffling it off and working with them.
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much,
thank
Bonnie.
you.
Check
Thank
out
you.
Lady Parts. Thank you, guys.
What's next for the film? What's another festival's
Yeah,
coming
more
up? Bunch more?
festivals.
Oh God, we've been all over. We're going to Jackson, Mississippi next. I think there's one in Michigan coming up. Wink, wink. And hopefully distribution. So if you know anyone, we are looking for distribution.
Yes.
And as you can tell, people really want to see our movies. So
Yeah, so that means that'll work out for any
Absolutely.
distributor out there. If you're watching, contact Bonnie for sure. So thank you guys so much.
thank you.
Thank you.
And
So
Thank you for having us.
So gsff.org, schedules, info, fun. And we'll be streaming her all day. But if you're anywhere near Asbury Park, get down here. Watch
Yeah.
Lady Parts. You got a lot of
Lady
time to get
Parts.
down
Lady
here.
Parts.
In a few
Films-
hours.
Yeah.
Films all day
It's that
today.
easy. Just watch it.
Yes, just watch it.
Watch
Films-
Lady Parts.
Watch Lady Parts. Watch Lady
do
Parts. Yeah, just do it. And that's all we need to say about that. So yeah, watch Lady Parts,
And
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having
course.
us. Thank you to Garden State. Thank you, volunteers, staff, and thank you to the entire Vagina Village that is the Lady Parts cast, crew, everyone that supported us. We're here because of you.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Awesome. Stay tuned. We'll be streaming all day. We'll see you in a second.
few minutes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. Awesome.